This is Shama Forex. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So on my previous video, I analyzed some few pairs and I analyzed USD JPY and also I analyzed platinum. So on this week, I want to check few recaps on the trades those two trades that I analyzed, and also to give another two trades that I anticipate to happen for the coming week. So we are going to start with the dollar yen. So this is dollar yen on a monthly. If you can see, we have kind of a triple top. We have one top, second top, and third top. So this is a triple top, and also you can see I have already plotted my level. So this down here is one of the important level. Also at the middle we have an important level, and at the top we have an important level. So I was expecting that this market is going to sell. So let me go to daily so that I can show you how my setup was to happen, but it didn't happen the way I anticipated. So this is what I was anticipating on this pair. This is what I was anticipating on this pair. We have a buy here. You can see we have a sell here. So this, first of all, I usually draw my counter, my trend line. Sorry, I usually draw first my trend line, and I use my Fibonacci tools to show me where the possible reversal might take place, and this is where I drew my reversal, my 60 level on my Fibonacci. And as you see, this is where I drew my counter trend line. This is where I drew my counter trend line, and I was expecting a sell from here to the downside. So this is what I was expecting to happen on this pair. But as you can see, guys, this market was not filled here, and as you remember my video earlier, I told you I'm not comfortable when this space is still here. This market is not filled completely to form a double top. So I was not that comfortable, but I was hoping that if the market could break this trend, like counter trend line, then I will take a shot. But as the importance of this counter trend line, you can see, guys, the market did not break this counter trend line, so I didn't take any trade out of this pair. And that's how the importance of drawing those counter trend line, because it saves you a lot from unnecessary losses. So what I'm expecting on this pair, let me draw this. We have two important points here. We have this at the bottom, and we also have this one at the top here. These are two important level. So what I'm expecting for this pair, I'm expecting this market to come and break this lower part, to come and break this lower zone to the downside, to confirm for me that the market is now changing the direction to the downside, and also retested to my Fibonacci tool to 60 level of my Fibonacci. Then I can take this trade to the downside. So what I'm expecting this market to break, so that it can show me the change of direction. And also on my Fib tool, I also expect this market to retrace to 60 or 50 to 60 retracement. Then I could draw my trend line, and when the market break that trend line, then I will go to the downside. So that is my first anticipation on USD JPY. Then my second anticipation on the same pair is what I'm expecting next. Now the market is already at this zone. You can see This is a very important zone. There is the first touch there, second touch here, third touch here, and the fourth touch here. So if the market now break this to the upside, then I will change my bias from now going short to now going long. So what I'm expecting, if the market break to the upside, break this zone, I will wait the market to break, then to retest to this trend line. This will be my first touch, this will be my second touch, and at this zone there will be my third touch. This is where now I will take my trade to the upside. So I'm expecting for a buy at this zone, exactly at this zone, or anywhere the market retrace, to this zone. As long as the market break out of this zone and retrace to this zone, then and break my counter trend line, then I will take the buy from there. So that is all that I'm expecting on dollar yen. That's all that I'm expecting on dollar yen. So also let me go back and look for another pair that I want to check. Another pair that I also talk about it on my previous video is platinum. Platinum also, I remember I talk about it on my previous video. This also is on a weekly. You can see I've already plotted my zones. This is 5 zone market retraced here so many times. Also this is an important level, market retraced here for a couple of times, and also down here you can see the market has respected here for a couple of times. So these are my 3 important level that I want the market usually respected. So let me go to daily. And see what is happening on daily. So on daily, this is what happening on daily. This is what happening on daily. As you can see, the market respected more than 3 or 4 times. I draw this counter trend line. After drawing this counter trend line, the market break the counter trend line. After breaking the counter trend line, the market retraced to 50, 60 Fibonacci level. As you can see, the market retraced well to my Fib level. And this is where I enter this trade on 4 hour. On 4 hour, I enter this trade on 4 hour. But this market has been retracing for a couple of time. Let me delete this one. So I entered this trade exactly at this level where I can see this bullish kind of a bullish engulfing. When the market break above this red line, I enter that trade here, and for that almost a week plus, the market has been retracing for a couple of times. So I'm just holding this trade and see what will happen out of this trade. I'm already in a profit, but I'm expecting the market to reach at this black line so that I can take some of my profit. And also, if the market continue well, then I can still hold to, for my TP2, I will still hold to the top. So for now, this is what I am in on platinum. I show you guys this pair on previous video. I told you about this pair on previous video and how I anticipated a buy on this pair. So I'm still on this pair. I'm waiting how the market will play. If the market will continue to the upside, then that will be went on my advantage. If the market now will break this black line that I've drawn here, then now I will now seeing a different perspective. If the market now come break me, because now I'm ready. I'm watching the market what it's doing here, so that I can come and preserve some of my profit. So if the market went against then and break this red line here, then I will now start looking for another perspective for a sale. But for now, I'm still holding this trade and see what will come out on this trade. So that is my trade on platinum and what I was expecting on platinum. So the next pair now that I'm going to analyze is Euro GBP. You remember the last time, guys, when I was in this pair, two things happen. I get 50% of my profit, and the other 50% I was taken out at break even. So that's what happened on that first trade that I took. I get 50%, then the other 50% was taken out at break even. So on this is now on monthly, on weekly. On weekly, you can see I've already plotted my level. This is one of the important level. I have already this also important level. This is also, you can see now the market is on my, it's kind of in a double bottom, and then at the bottom here we also have another important level. So on daily, let me see what is happening on daily. This is what now I'm anticipating on daily. You can see clearly that this is a level. You can see the market respected here, the market respected here, the market respected here, the market respected here, and also the market respected here. Out of that, this I drew my counter trend line. The market break this counter trend line to the upside, and also you can see clearly that the market has broke change of direction. You can see a change direction here. You can see a change of direction. The market has broke to the outside. That shows that the market is now changing direction to the bullish. So I'm already in this trade. Now let me go to 4 hour so that you can see how I enter this trade. Now on 4 hour, I usually take my Fibonacci tool from the bottom to the top. And also let me mark this level. You can see the market respected this level. The market respected this level. Also, I took my trend line. From the bottom to the top. And I enter this trade around this place. When the market exactly break this level, I entered this trade around this place, and my stop loss was below this low, somewhere around here. It was about 40 pips. It was about, I think it was about 40 pips at this, around this red line, and my take profit at the top. So now this is how I enter this trade. As you can see, the break of character, change of character. So the market is now as break the lower, so it shows that the market now is changing the direction to bullish. I'm expecting that to that zone. Let me open that a bit. Now this is the trade that I'm currently in on Euro GBP. I'm already in Euro GBP, and I'm expecting to ride this trade to the I usually like to move my trade from zone to zone. I usually like to move my trades from zone to zone. So this is one zone, this is another zone. So and also at the top we have another zone. So if I can move to this zone, then break here, I usually move to another zone, to maybe to this zone. If I'm coming from here, I'm taking my profit to another zone. So that's I usually like to go from zone to zone, because that's where I anticipated a good amount of money. So if I can show you how many pips that I'm anticipating from this zone to this zone, it's about 212 pips. So that's a good pips, around 220 pips. Now that's a good pip. So I'm anticipating more than 100 or more than 100, 200 to 1,000 pips, or even more than 1,000 pips. That's now all I am anticipating. So that is how I entered this trade on Euro GBP. So let's wait and see how the market will perform on this trade. Now that I'm going to anticipate to take is out chef. Out chef. This is on weekly. This is on weekly. On out chef, this is now another pair that I'm anticipating to take. So I'm just waiting to see if the confluence will align. So let's go to daily and see what's going to form here. On daily, as you can see, we have a triple bottom at the top, and we also have a double top at the top, at the triple bottom at the bottom, and also we have a double top at the top. So this is what I'm anticipating. First of all, I'm waiting for this market to break this counter trend line. You can see market has break this trend line for 1, 2, 3 times. So I'm waiting the market to break this trend line to the bottom, and also to retest around 50 to 60 Fibonacci level, and also to break this level to show that the market is changing direction. Then I will take this trade to the downside. So first of all, the market has to break this trend line. The market has to retest to 60 level. The market has to break my counter trend line. Then that's now when I will take this trade to the downside. So that's first confluence that I'm expecting. The second confluence that I'm expecting, as you can see, the market respected this zone for so many times. It has respected here, it has respected here, and here, and here, and here, and also it's respecting at this place. So on my second confluence, I'm expecting this market to break this zone to the upside, and also to retest to this zone, maybe around this place. Then I will take the trade to the next level. Then I will take this trade from here to the next level. So now these are my confluence and my anticipation for the trades that I want to take for the coming week, and also the coming month, or this month. So these are the two lookout that is on my checklist. As you can see now, this now is my two anticipation that I'm waiting to see and waiting to take. I'm just waiting for my confluence to align, then I'm going to take this trade. So that's all that I have for now. Let's now wait and see how the market will perform. Let's now wait and see how the market will perform. Then